All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Foley, and you're watching Adventures with Foley. This is day one. Actually, it's the night before day one, but I'll roll it in. We just got here in Tennessee. It's beautiful. But we gotta get this trailer unloaded. Could do it tomorrow, but I want to be ready to go tomorrow morning, hit the ground running. So we're gonna do our best to try to get everything prepped tonight. They didn't have a forklift, or I should say, I'm not gonna ask them to use their forklift at 10 o'clock at night, but I hand unloaded that entire pallet across the trailer and truck. We'll get it unchained and unstrapped and get it off of this big trailer. The battery died on the 6.0 because I ran the lights for too long and didn't have a jump box or longer cables, so you make it work. All right, so it's about midnight. I'm getting ready to go to bed for the night. We got both trucks unloaded here, all set up, ready to go tomorrow for whatever we're doing. I got a canvas tarp hung up here as a hammock between the two trucks, my sleeping bag in it. Everyone here says it's really cold. It's like 43 degrees, and to a Colorado guy, it's not too cold. So we are all ready to go, and I will see you tomorrow morning when all the fun starts. All right, we got all the supplies that were donated unloaded. Now we're getting new supplies up on the trailer, and we're going out on a recon mission in North Carolina to deliver supplies. All right, we're out here in the mountains of Tennessee, close to the Carolina border, and it's crazy. Didn't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. I've been filming much just because it's not an easy thing to film, but I mean, you can see that's a car that was parked up there by that one. I mean, it just came through and completely wiped out a lot of homes, a lot of property, and we're up here today delivering supplies and kind of surveying so we can come back this week and start using equipment to build it all back together. But
this is Recon 3.
What's that?
That's a crawfish.
alrighty, guys, we are back at the operating base. What a day we had today. Long day. Now, I didn't film as much as I should have, but it was kind of hard to see, and it just didn't feel right to shove a camera out there and show people's homes and people in kind of the distress they were. So I got a few good clips though that we can look through. Today was a recon mission I was sent out on. We loaded up with a bunch of supplies and distributed them all out to mostly elderly people out in the mountains. And then we got a lot of contacts and got all their information so that we could send equipment and other volunteers, including myself, out there to help them kind of rebuild their life. So tomorrow, I don't really know what I'm doing. Good chance I'll be going back out there, but could really be anything at this point. All right, we're getting ready to go to bed here. Spending this night in the truck. Last night, it wasn't too cold, but they got a lot of dew here. Just really cold, wet stuff, and I was completely soaked when I woke up. And it's raining outside. We're gonna get a good night's rest. We have another long day ahead tomorrow. Some interesting things coming up, and I will try to film a little bit more of that. Hello everyone, this is Foley on Adventures with Foley. We got Squirrel riding with us today. We are headed out to the same place we were yesterday. We are not with the ministry today. This is their day of rest. So we're just a bunch of guys going out there solo. So today we have the 6.0. We got the military trailer on this. We have 2 guys following us in dump trucks. They have 2 skids and a bulldozer, which is awesome. Glad they're coming along. And then 2 dump trucks, yep. And we got the follow vehicle with our medic and another guy in there. So we'll head out that way and see what we can get done today. Alright, so we're about 10 minutes away from our unload drop-off station. And as you can see up there, we're starting to get snow on the mountains, so might be a little bit chilly up there today. So while the rest of the crew went up and started working on that community, I went on a little side quest with one of the locals to look at another property. This was a family farm. I believe it was a 7-generation farm, and it was completely flooded through. What you're about to see is the property, and then inside the house where it was 4 feet deep in mud. And you'll see in that dresser in there the water level and really how high it got in that house.
All the insulation and cleaned the floors and everything. They pretty much lost everything.
All right, we got a guy out of Wisconsin. He brought a skid steer and a dozer, and he's out here clearing out this driveway here. So this was all washed out. That whole hill sloughed down onto here, covered up his driveway, and put some big old nasty ruts in it. So he's trying to get that so that guy can get out of his driveway and keep on getting to the house. Experience comes in a lot of different shapes.
Oh yeah, it does, man.
When it comes to lifting solar showers, man, you got it. All right, so we got the 6.0 pulled up across the road here. As you can see, we have a culvert and a car down in that ditch. We gotta get the culvert out first. We got guys with skid loaders here putting them back in. And so we'll get that up to there so they can try to reuse as much of that as they can. And then we gotta figure out how to get that car out of there. We're thinking, we kind of have 2 options at this point. We can drag it up this steep bank here, or we can drag it up the river. And the river has a lot of rocks and debris in it. We're gonna try this bank, see if it works. If not, then we'll keep wenching until something works. All right, so we got the culvert pulled up out of the creek. We're redirecting it over there. We want to pull that and over and around. That way we can get the car up through this passage.
Hold that. Let's see what we got here. What do you think? I'm on hooking this. Hold on. Use the flat.
Give me the beans. Send it.
There she goes.
You can get a little bit further and I'll see if I can get underneath it.
It's the fucking Jersey Bear.
Well, I ran over my winch remote halfway through the job, which really doesn't help out a lot. But it's got 3 wires, and if you sit here and... That's redneck engineering right there.
There you go.
Alright, so... How about... We gotta keep these wheels straight, or as straight as we can, because we'll try to mess this up. If they do end up moving, it's not a huge deal.
Ooh, fuck it. Trying to get through an 8 milligram, boys. It just busted.
It bust?
Yeah.
What did he tell you?
Can you put that in there? Dun 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun. Foley to the rescue. Foley's Wrecker Service. At your service. Yeah.
This is probably our chance to get it in the neighborhood. Hey. Yeah, was he right?
Look at all the water coming out.
This strap or this strap?
What?
Oh. So you climb over the pink strap like that.
Well, did you scratch that itch you had to do something?
Yeah, we're up there and started cutting up the trees. And let's run the skisser clean.
Hell yeah, dude. Makes you feel better at the end of the day doing shit like that, you know?
You actually get something done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's the final plan with this? Are we put this on a trailer somewhere or just push off the side?
We're not sure. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Getting out of
All right, looks like one of our guys in the bulldozer down there did a great job putting this road back in. He moved a lot of material today. This whole hillside sloughed off, and there's, what, probably about 6 foot of excess material.
like 10, 12, something
Yeah,
like that.
there's a lot piled up here, and he wasted no time. Yeah.
That's what happened. We walked away 2 hours and there's a road here now.
The Wisconsin guys, man,
They don't mess
they
around out
kicked
there.
butt.
Get him. The tree fit he can. Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's a freaking maniac. You're freaking crazy, dude.
Just came up the sketchiest fucking. We're gonna do right by these folks and get their cemetery cleaned up.
All right, so we stopped and asked one of the neighbors what they think needs done up here, and said, well, all the families around here, they have a cemetery up on top of the hill that no one's gotten to. So we ran up here, and it's quite a drive up here, but it's a beautiful place. Not too much here, so I think while we're up here surveying and, you know, doing some recon while we're up here, might as well just clear it out. So I'm gonna get our saws out and try to get rid of this real quick. All right, we're up here. I'm using my saw to kind of trim stuff up, get rid of the big stuff, and there's some debris piles here we're starting to clear out. And we got him down there. He's making a nice pile so that they can later on remove it or burn it. We don't really have the time, I guess, or the ability to like take this to another site, and so stocking it there be just fine for now. See, we're starting to get that corner cleared out, bucking this stuff up. We're not gonna do any of this big stuff that's kind of out of the cemetery. We have guys that can do that if that's something they want to do. This tree just came down and it's stuck right in the ground. Still is. Crazy, the impact force of a hurricane. And that thing is in there.
So the two guys that were running equipment that day from Wisconsin, they had the heaviest Wisconsin accent you've ever heard in your life. So the entire crew, we spent the entire day trying to mimic it, and we're kind of making fun of them for it. I don't usually say "yeah, no" that much. I actually never say that, but it was kind of stuck in my head, so that's why I said it 30 times.
You know, and our main mission out here is to open up driveways and to get people's cars out, deliver supplies, things that they need to survive. And you might be saying, you know, cleaning out a cemetery isn't survival, but to these people, I mean, there's a lot of folks I met up here that have been out here for generations. Their families have. So we asked a neighbor down there, like, hey, you know, what do you need done up here? What can we do for you? He's like, I'd like to go see my wife. I'd like to go see my parents up here. He's like, you know, I'll pay you whatever it costs. It really means a lot to me. And, well, you know, we'll come up here right now. We'll get cleaned out the best we can. And we do everything out here for free, you know. Trying to help these people out, but I'd say we're about halfway done. I'm gonna stop holding a camera and start working, so see y'all in the next clip.
And just look at these guys. Here we are, about 20 minutes until dark. And they're just hustling. They have really been kicking tail. And just getting it done, son.
All right, we cleared this out. How we doing, boys?
Fantastic.
Looks really good.
Missouri over here is kicking
All right, well, it's been a day. We're gearing up, getting ready to go back to the base. It's starting to get dark outside, but we got that cemetery all cleared up. It's looking great, and we'll go ahead and get on out of here. So we got this driveway put back in today. It was completely washed out, so we sended that out so she has a place to park. I'm going to put that culvert back in there. Might come back tomorrow and do a little bit of finishing work on this. For now, this is Foley signing out.
We'll have to edit that part out. People like me, people like you. What the world got into. People